morning, folks. Welcome back. We recording? Yes, we are recording. Excellent. It's John Pettipas. I get this new camera with me now, and I'm still learning it. Welcome back, new day. It's Saturday morning now, about 28 minutes before 10 o'clock in the morning, on the morning of Saturday, the 26th day of February 2022. Ukraine. I'm still on the subject, and I will be for quite some time, on freedom. The people of Ukraine. Look at the overnight news and early morning news and paper. You can see that in Paris, France, they had the colors of the wonderful nation of Ukraine's flag up. It's the gold and the blue. They had it in the Empire State Building in New York last night. And I'm deliberately wearing cold clothes today with a hoodie and so on, because right now, as we speak, there are in Ukraine, there are tens of thousands and literally, I'm told, up to a couple of 100,000 people in the subway and underground places, children, young kids, women, elderly people, as the Russians try to take this here blessed city of Kiev. And the people are fighting back. They got guts and courage. They're fighting back. They take men in their 80s out with the rifles to fight for their freedom. They're fighting back for their freedom. Any place will fight for their freedom when they take and they have what's going on in Ukraine. There's 44 million people in that country. In fact, in Canada, where I'm recording from, Nova Scotia, Canada, there's over 1 million Canadians of Ukrainian ancestry. And the United States to be huge numbers as well. A lot of people, Ukraine, settle in the prairies. Have you seen Romano and names like that you hear in the prairies, because it reminds them of their homeland. They grow grain. The big plains of Ukraine, the breadbasket of Canada, and you see it in Kansas, United States, and so on. Anyway, back to the thing here. 44 million people. That's 1 in every 20 billion. You multiply with 7. 1 in every 140 million people in the world is Ukrainian. You look for marriages, intermarriage, and so on. Is probably even higher left. It's a nation of very roughly 50 million people, and they're fighting, and they're outpowered. This is why I seen a piece early this morning in BBC World News, satellite images, rows of Russian helicopters. If one had a good thing, they could go and bomb those Russian helicopters, disable them, bomb them to hell. Okay, the Russians. There's a piece. That tank run over a car in an outskirts of Ukraine with somebody in it. Now, miraculously, that was out of New York this morning at 8 o'clock. Everyone was much earlier than the BBC World News America. They take, not the friggin' CBC, but the BBC. They run over the car with a tank. Miraculously, the individual in the car survived by the grace of God. So they take freedom. This is what, again, I hold up my sign. I don't know if it comes out clear or not. It says Nova Scotia stand for freedom. It's unconscionable. The people need supplies. You're going to have a war, you better have some materials, okay? They need supplies. We can pray for the people. Thoughts and prayers, there's nothing more powerful than prayer. But they need supplies. Need some backup. This friggin' Sleepy Joe, I'm going to make some sanctions. Most corrupt president we've ever had, Hunter Biden, okay? Super sexed Sleepy Joe and super sexed Hunter, okay? Anyway, back to the present situation. They're very good people, and they're fighting for their freedom. So if I'm dressed here in cold clothes, there's people down there in tunnels, in basements of houses and buildings, and in the subway, out in the cold, and it's cold right now. It's cold in Nova Scotia this morning, cold in many of you viewers' areas that people are viewing my video. They're cold, and they're shivering, they need bathrooms, and need food, okay? So they gotta be provided with adequate armaments and to fight these Russians. And I made a comment earlier on, I don't know if I made it video, it might not be as easy a country to take over as they think. 50, even if they were, look, you just gotta, they gotta have resources to fight the Russians. Because like I point out in the video the other day, it's Ukraine first, then it'll be the communist Chinese bastards, occupied communist China, Red China, over Taiwan, real China, free China. So they must have armaments to fight back. With that, I gotta go. I wish you all the best. God bless. And it's now about 20 minutes before 10 o'clock in the morning. Get a good breakfast yourself if you haven't already. Thank you. Bye for now.